What it do, people? It's your boy, Derek, on the mic again. It is January 3rd, 2022, and it's a wonderful Tuesday. I'm glad everybody is here with us. I don't know if Danny's joining us today. I haven't got a hold of Danny all day today since last night when everything had happened. I will have Debo joining the show today. So without further ado, what up, Debo?
Yo, what's going on, bro?
Not much, man. Just tired.
Yeah, hear you.
Before we start the show, I just want to say that my thoughts and prayers are going out to Damar Hamlin. For those of you that don't know, during last night's game, I mean, I'm pretty sure that half the world knows now, but the NFL had to cancel the Bills versus the Bengals game. Damar Hamlin had a cardiac arrest on the field, and they had to get his heart beating again on the field, and he was given CPR for 9+ minutes and eventually taken into an ambulance to the hospital. He's right now in critical condition. I think they said that his vitals are back to normal, but he's still intubated. So it means he's still got a tube in his throat. Just you never want to see things like that. This is not the first time this has happened, though. In 1971, it happened to a Lions player. A friend of mine told me this earlier today. Let's see. 1971. Yeah, it doesn't say who it was, but it just it happened in 1971 to a Detroit Lions player. But apparently this happens more often than we think. I guess it's a rarity. So I was listening to some doctor explain it. Essentially, our heart goes through these little rhythms. And eventually, when it gets to the end of that rhythm, it's if you're hit with enough force or trauma to your to that area, at that point, at that peak of where it's at, where it's about to restart and reset, then you can do exactly what we saw on the field can happen essentially. So, my prayers and my thoughts are going out to his family. I hope that he gets well. I hope he pulls through this, and I hope he makes an amazing recovery. It was really, really, really tough to watch yesterday.
Yeah, that shit was sad, bro. For real. Like, these people go out, risk their life for our entertainment, and then shit like that happens.
It was so crazy too, man. Like, I didn't think it was even anything at first. I thought it was like another concussion, man, because he like stood up
and then he just fell. Yeah, that's what I thought too.
Boom. And I was like, what the hell? I was like, that was weird. And then like they went to 2 commercial breaks and came back. That's when I started thinking something was up. Then I saw Josh Allen's face and he was crying, bro. And I was like, oh wait, this is serious.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I forgot what I was thinking. I was like, man, like what are they on the field doing? And then I thought I saw them doing CPR. I was like, are they doing CPR? And then out of nowhere, the announcer goes, they're performing CPR on him. And I was like, what the fuck? They're doing CPR? I was like, that's not good. And then they said it was for 9+ minutes. I was like, oh God, dude, like this is crazy, dude. I was like, at this point, I'm thinking to myself, like, you got to stop the game. Like, if I was that player or players that are around them, I wouldn't want the game to continue. Like, not the player, I should say, the one that's getting hurt, but everyone who's around him. If I'm seeing my friend on the field like that, I don't want to play anymore. I'm done for the day.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to play anymore either.
I think the NFL has another thing on their hands. Obviously, they're going to deny a lot of things because it looks bad on them. But the announcers, like the people who get feedback from whoever they're being told by whatever about the situation, was told, hey, these guys have 5 minutes to get ready and then get back on the field is essentially what they said. When I heard that, I was like, wait, what? They're still playing the game? I was like,
that's pretty nuts.
I got fantasy leagues. I didn't even give a fuck about those, bro. Like, I immediately just didn't even give a fuck anymore, dude. I was just like, oh, damn, dude. And I was talking to my friends about it in the chat, and they're like, yeah, this game's got to stop. And I was like, yeah, it's got to stop, man. Like, I'm hoping he gets healthy and stuff like that, you know. And we were listening to the broadcast afterwards, but then they said, oh, yeah, they have 5 minutes. I was like, 5 minutes? Wow. It's like, I've even made a fucking tweet about it or a Facebook post about it. I was like, imagine your employer, you're at work and you see your friend, like, I don't know, all of a sudden getting CPR and they get taken away in an ambulance. And then your boss, right after all that happened, just looks at you, goes, all right, guys, take 5. Like,
yeah, back at it.
Yeah, like, what the fuck?
No.
That's what it felt like. And I was just like, damn, like, that's shitty as fuck, dude. Like, done for the day, bro. Like, no, you're done. And then out of nowhere, like I feel like there was a lot of backlash on Twitter because it was probably like 10 minutes after that happened. All of a sudden, like you see two of the coaches go across the field and talk to each other, and then everyone goes to the locker room. All of a sudden, you hear the reports on the announcers are like, all right, so the NFL said that they can go to the locker rooms and they can talk over what they want to do, and it's up to the players. All you kept hearing these announcers saying, it's up to the players.
Yeah, no shit, it's up to the players.
I was like,
dumbasses.
Like, why are you guys saying it's up? Like, these guys are not playing. Like, in their minds, I think all of them thought that game was going to continue. And I'm thinking to myself, like, dude, shut the fuck up. First off, just shut up. Like, this game is not going to continue. And then, like, they're going in the locker room. They keep mentioning shit. And then, like, it would come back to, like, from commercial, and they'd be like, again, guys, we don't know what to say. I'm like, then fucking end the broadcast. Put on, like, a Super Bowl rerun or something, dude. Like, why
do something? Shit.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's a fucked up situation. I don't really care what they do with that game.
Do you think the NFL actually only gave them 5 minutes, even though they're denying that?
Probably did, because the NFL. How much shit? It's like when your rap sheet is bad, you have a history of not giving a fuck about your players and shit. I'm sorry, I'm probably not gonna believe you.
I think literally they said, yeah, let's just give them 5 minutes, let them see how they feel. And then like they're watching the game, the live broadcast, like, oh man, they're fucking not even playing. They're crying, and oh, we should give them some more time. Yeah, call them, tell them right now. Let them go to the locker rooms. Yeah, just let them go to the locker rooms and just tell us what they want to feel afterwards. Give them like a half hour, I guess. Call them a half hour. Dude, it was like an hour. Dude, an hour and a half. Finally, like, you know what? We're just gonna fucking cancel this game. Call them, just tell them, tell them we canceled. We canceled.
They're probably trying to figure out what are we gonna do with all these people in the stands that bought tickets and shit. Like, dude, just refund them. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, refund their money. Who gives a fuck, dude?
Y'all are fucking multi-billion-dollar.
You just signed $1 billion contract with Amazon and others.
I'm saying, bro,
it's one game, okay? And honestly, I don't even think those fans even give a fuck. I think out of respect, they're gonna call this game a wash. Just fuck it. Just whatever. And that's another thing too. Like, now the NFL has a big dilemma on their hand. Like, this has been such a wild season for the NFL. So now that this happened, the NFL already came out and said, we're not redoing this game this week. Like, so they're not going to play this game at all this week. They're going to play the regular week 18 games as of right now, is what it says. And we're about to go into Wednesday. It's 8:00 at night. So if they play these week 18 games, and it gets even more down to it, like, they're gonna have to play that game. Like, this game's gonna have to be replayed again, and if it's replayed again, it's gonna have there's a lot of implication around it. Like, so I don't feel like you can get rid of the game. I feel like the game has to be played. I just don't know what that is.
The number one seed type thing.
Literally, I think the Bills and the Bengals are fighting for number one seed. The Bengals are fighting for number one in their division. So there's a lot at stake, man. The NFL's got a big dilemma on their hands. I mean, they gotta they have to make sure that Damar's okay. That's like the first thing. That's like the first priority. I feel like that's what they're focused on. That's why I feel like they're not doing anything for week 18. But also at the same time, I feel like they're just covering their ass. I feel like what they're really gonna do is just let these week 18 games play out. And then on Thursday next week, they're probably going to have the Bengals and the Bills go at it. So they're going to be playing on a short week.
For a playoff game, though, then I don't know what they're going to do. They might just not even do it. I don't even know, bro.
Yeah. Do you call it a wash? Do you just do winning percentages? I don't know how that would – it's so tough, dude. And like –
I don't know if they're just – I don't know, bro. Because there's no week off, right? When the season's over in the playoffs,
it's done.
Only for the number one seed. So
exactly.
Yeah.
So is there no number one seed this year? Maybe
yeah, I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, bro.
Maybe skip the Pro Bowl week or whatever, or the week after. I don't know. There's like a week where people don't play in the NFL. I think it's the Pro Bowl week. Why don't they just skip that week?
That's in between the Super Bowl.
Yeah, Super Bowl and the AFC
Yeah.
championship. Or I think there's like a week where it's like the wild card week or something like that. Maybe they can play wild card week, but then they're just not getting a bye at all. So like that at that point, does it even matter? You know, like that's the thing. Like that's gonna be so tricky if they say the Bills play this next game and then they have no implications. Say they are the number one seed, even if they lose or win, like or something like that. You know, at that point, it's like, do the Bills even need to play? No, they don't. So then, what if the Bengals? The Bengals are kind of screwed over. You know, like, do you give them a win or what? You know, like it's just there's a lot going on.
For them to figure out, bro. Fuck them.
Yep, not my problem. The only problem I have is my fantasy league. I'm just like, I got my guys texting me like, "Hey man, are you just gonna pay me?" I'm like, "Nah, you're gonna wait till you hear from the NFL."
No, for real though. What the fuck? I wouldn't pay nobody either.
Because I mean, we still have Diggs and Knox against me for me being in third place. So I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I already won in my other league. I won a grand through my $250 league. That was the one I really wanted to win in the most. Got number one in that one, so I won in a grand.
Hell yeah, that's what's up.
And then trying to think what else. There is Joey's league. I beat Joey. And the funny thing is, well, it's not really that it's funny, but Joey Burrow scored a touchdown last night, and that put me over to beat Joey. And then now the game's canceled. So even if
yeah, I get it.
I already won, so it's like it don't matter. And then everyone else's scenarios have already played out, so like everyone can be paid in that league. Yeah, it's just
that's funny.
Yeah, the only one that's tricky is me and Nick's league. I'm going against my buddy Ryan, and he has Josh Allen left and Gabe Davis, and I have Tyler Bass, T. Higgins, and Dawson Knox, and he's up by 32 points, I think. So I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna lose, but you never know. You know, like you literally never know.
No, that's true.
So yeah, that one's a tricky league right now. I already asked him if he wanted to split it. He didn't say anything. So we'll just see it.
I'd probably tell you to fuck off too, because
yeah, give me that money, bro.
Yeah, no, I'd probably tell you to fuck off.
He's probably the odds are all in his favor for sure.
That's why I'd tell you to fuck off.
35% chance of winning or something like that, or 11. I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly why I would be telling you, nah, I'm good. We'll see what happens.
All right, so our picks for last week, guys. For those you don't know, Chris went 9-5-1. Danny went 11-3-1, and I went 7-7-1. Booty cheeks. It's all good though. This week we're gonna go ham. We're gonna do it. All right, Chris. All righty. So we have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Raiders on Saturday, January 7th. Who are you taking?
I'll take the Chiefs.
All right. I'm going to take the Chiefs as well. I think I just spelled that. Nope, I spelled that right. It's literally right in front of my face. All righty. What about the Titans versus the Jaguars? The Jags are favored by 6.5.
I'll take the Titans.
Ooh.
It's a playoff spot game. It's gonna be close, bro.
You already know. So you're taking the Titans.
It'll be like a 3-point game type shit. I can see it. But I think Jags win for sure.
I'm taking the Jags.
Yeah, I just don't think Jags win by a touchdown.
They've been putting on a clinic, bro. Putting on a clinic. Vikings versus Bears. Vikings are favored by 5.5.
Take the fucking Vikings.
Minus 5.5. I'm going to take the Bears. Plus 5.
No, Bears are in tank mode, bro.
It never matter. So this game doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. They're not going to win. I think they're just going to cover.
If the Texans win and the Bears lose, I think Bears get number 1 seed. I forget though how that. I believe so though.
Probably. I don't know. We'll see. Browns versus Steelers. Steelers are favored by 2.5.
I'm gonna take the Browns.
2.5. And Chris is taking the Browns.
Next one's easy for me, bro.
I'm actually going to take the Steelers. I'm changing mine. The reason I'm taking the Steelers is because Mike Tomlin has never, ever had a losing season. And I'll be damned if it's this season.
Well, it is this season, so you're about to see.
All right, Buccaneers versus the Falcons. Did you ask me a question?
Oh, no, I said the next game is going to be easy. This one, Bucks +4.
Yeah, let's do this, dude. I mean, let's be real.
The Bucks already said they're playing their starters, so I thought
+4.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck going on, but I'll take that.
Honestly, I might hammer that, bro. I got some money in the app now. I think I'm gonna bet on that actually. Like that sounds like it's fucking stupid. Okay, anyways, Jets versus Miami Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Yeah, I'm taking the Dolphins too. Alrighty, Panthers versus the Saints. Saints are favored by 3.5.
I'll take the Panthers.
Yeah, I'll take the Panthers too. Texans versus Colts. Colts are favored by 3.
Two dog shit teams.
I'm taking the Texans.
I was gonna say that too.
I just think the Colts are worse, honestly.
It's pretty sad. That's really sad, actually, bro. Because Texans, fucking dog shit.
Even though we have a better record, I think that we're worse, honestly. But yeah, whatever. Giants versus the Eagles. Eagles are favored by 14. I'm taking the Giants.
Yeah, I'll take the Giants too. This is a division game.
Even if Hurts is playing. Danny Dimes has showed me enough this season to know that he can cover
a
2-digit lead.
He sucks.
I'm honestly going to take that. I'm like 100% betting on the Giants +14, and I'm honestly going to parlay that with the Bucks because they're both favored. Yeah, Giants and where's the other one? Bucks. Who is it right now? That parlay is +264 odds. Okay. We got the Cowboys versus the Commanders.
I'll take the Cowboys.
I'll take the Cowgirls as well. 5.5. Okay, we got the Cardinals versus the 49ers. 49ers.
Take the 49ers, dude. The Cardinals are seriously so bad.
That's a big spread. I'll take
the 49ers are fighting for a number 1 seed.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the 49ers. Don't worry. Rams versus the Seahawks. I'm taking the Seahawks.
I'm going to take the Rams. I think Seahawks lose somehow so the Packers can get in.
Packers can already win. They just win.
They got to beat Detroit too. I think Detroit gets in. I don't know. I kind of want them both to get in, bro. Doesn't Detroit get in if they lose and the Seahawks lose? Don't they get in?
I'll tell you right now. All right, standings, conference. Okay, so Detroit. What about in the conference? Yeah, they have more division. They'd be 6-6, and Seattle would be 6-6. It would be the same. It would probably go.
Then doesn't it go by points after that?
points for, and it would be Detroit. They have 433. It would be Detroit. So essentially, Detroit would need Seattle to lose.
If they lose, right?
Honestly, let me look at. I think Adam Scheffner put out a tweet about that. That's a great question, man. I should have looked up this beforehand. All right, Adam. There you are. Okay. Okay. It should be from like 2 days ago. Full week 18 schedule. Lions, Packers have been flexed. Post-game viewers have said Justin Fields is healthy. I don't think it's going to show me. I think there's like different playoff scenarios. I'm not 100% on that, though, to be honest with you.
Word. I'm still taking the Rams. I think Seahawks miss.
Playoff scenarios. Bills. Here you go. Okay. Lions can clinch with a win at Packers and a Seahawks loss or tie versus the Rams. Or if they tie versus the Packers and the Seahawks lose to the Rams, or they tie versus the Packers and the Rams and Seahawks tie, and the Commanders versus they win against the Cowboys. So pretty much the Lions have to beat the Packers and the Seahawks has to lose or tie.
Gotcha.
So that's the only way that they're getting in for the 7th seed. Seahawks, they clinch with the win and a Packers loss versus Lions, or tie versus Rams and a Lions or Packers tie and a Commanders loss or tie. Wait, what? Lions can clinch with a win. Packers and Seahawks loss. Seahawks can win versus Rams and a Packers loss / tie versus, or a tie versus Rams Lions. That's just so confusing. I don't know if that dude typed that up correctly, but I think I understand what he means. But he didn't type that right. Packers just win. If they win, they're in. That's crazy.
Yeah, Packers are gonna win.
More than likely. What if they don't?
They're at home, and I don't know. I got my money on Aaron Rodgers.
What about the Chargers versus Broncos? Who are you taking?
The Broncos.
Broncos. Okay.
You're gonna learn today, bro. Broncos always have close games. They just suck on offense. Their defense will keep them in it.
Well, guess what? I think the Chargers are about to take over.
You said that last week when you thought the Chiefs would cover the -3.
The Chiefs are still killing it, bro. So
they won, but they didn't cover. I knew, and +3. I mean, it seems like easy money to take Chiefs. I probably would have, first thought take Chiefs, but then I was thinking, nah. Vegas, they know some shit.
They always do.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't take the 49ers, the other team on the 49ers that are going against. So you're taking the Packers -4.5 or the Lions?
I'm taking
I'm taking the Lions.
I'm taking the Lions, but I think Packers will win.
Same.
By 3 or some shit.
4.5. Okay, and you said you're taking the
Lions probably cover, but Packers win.
Same. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's my prediction for that game.
That's gonna be a good Sunday night football game, honestly. It really is.
For a playoff spot, hell yeah, it will be.
Oh, there's no Monday night football game?
Especially if the Seahawks win, it's gonna make it even spicier because then it's gonna be whoever wins that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I still think Seattle loses though.
Alrighty. Also, Damar's GoFundMe page is nearly at $5.5 million with donations from endless NFL people. Like Andy and his wife donated $3K. Russell Wilson and his wife donated $10K. Tom Brady also donated $10K. Josh
And
McDaniel,
Tom Brady still has money after the FTX collapse.
Commanders, the Why You Not Foundation, a bunch of anonymous people, Sam Malley, Jason Hanold, Janice Brock Mazzo. Yeah. Cool. Alrighty. So Luka had a 60-point triple-double the other day. It's the first in NBA history because it was a 60, 20, and 10 game. That means 60 points, 20 rebounds, and 10 assists in a game in NBA history. That's the first time ever. He had one of the greatest games ever to beat the Knicks in overtime the other day. And then to add to that, I got this. In the last 20 seasons, no NBA team had ever won after being down at least 9 points with 35 seconds or less remaining in the game. They were 0-13,884. This just tells you the type of player that Luka Doncic is, man.
Damn, I did not see that. That's nuts. That's actually nuts. 0-13,000 something. Jesus.
Almost 14, dude. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, that's fucking nuts. I'm not gonna lie. He's gonna get MVP, I think, bro.
He's on pace for it. I mean, him and Tatum are just going off. I mean, Giannis is there, but Giannis keeps getting injured, and he sits a lot of games. And I don't think Luka sat a lot of games, and I don't think Tatum has either. So,
I hope Luka gets it.
One guy I think is going to come on real strong and throughout the rest of this year is Zion, and
yeah, he's on it too.
D'Angelo Russell. He had he was talking about him after like his press conference or whatever after they played him, and he's like, man, he's playing football. We playing basketball. We can't guard him. So good for him. And he had like a 43-point night against them.
Bro, Zion's been killing it. I can't lie.
Literally, I was just like, damn, dude, you're just wow. It's just insane, honestly, in my opinion.
For a while, I was questioning him. Like, did he really want to play type shit? But, okay, I guess he really wants to play. Because he's been killing it.
Honestly, I think he's been wanting to play. I just think it was the team just not letting him. I think they were just like, okay, we're going to be really, 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 really cautious with your injury. He basically just took a year off last year.
Yeah. Ben Simmons.
He's back now, and he's strong, bro. And he pretty much just probably worked out all last year because he's probably bored.
Yeah, I don't blame him. But yeah, he's having a good year. Good for him, too.
What did you just say, though?
So I don't blame him.
No, before that.
Oh, what about Zion? I said he was having a good year.
Before that.
Well, I was just saying how, like, acting like Ben Simmons.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, I don't know. Does this motherfucker want to play or not? I don't know. But no, he wants to play. He's killing it. Good for him.
Nice.
It just seemed like he didn't want to, but you only hear one side of the story. Whatever the media reports.
It's usually how it is. They always got to turn things a certain way, make it seem like it's either the player or the team. It's one of the two. Honestly, I think it was the team. I think they were just being
probably was.
No,
he just did not. I don't know. I couldn't tell if he just wasn't happy in New Orleans or what. But
it'd be crazy,
good, bro. The Pelicans are doing pretty good.
If he wins them a chip, that'd be nice. They've never won one before.
That would be nuts. That would put him way up there in talk of like elite players.
For sure.
Yeah.
Talking about players who aren't elite, Derek Carr. He got benched. Jarrett Stidham from the Patriots is now the starter. And I think he actually did pretty good. Let me go look at
his 2 picks.
Did he?
Yeah, he threw 2 picks, but he did throw for over 300 yards, and I think he did throw 3 touchdowns too.
About to go check that right now. I'm looking for there it is. Alrighty, box score.
He had an okay game. He threw for a lot of yards.
Well, I literally went to the Patriots. I was looking on the Patriots again. God damn it. All right, Raiders. All right. Yeah, he had 365 yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. He had a 77.4 quarterback rating. or 108.1 rating. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. His QBR was 77.4. His rating was 108.1.
Yeah.
So he did pretty good. And he had 7 rushes for 34 yards, 4.9 yards per carry. So he was running when he needed to. He did pretty good, man. I think he did good for his first time, man.
A lot of picks. If he would have like, don't turn the ball over, and it would have been a great game. But it wasn't a bad game for a first game. Not bad.
I feel like it's expected, though. I mean, this is his first game starting in a long time. I don't think the last time he started was on the Patriots itself.
Yeah,
maybe?
yeah, it was with us. This is definitely his first time starting for the Raiders.
So yeah,
But he does have Josh McDaniels there.
And and he's supposedly good with quarterbacks, except Derek Carr, because you can't mold bitches.
Watch the Colts go get him next year.
I'm telling you right now, and I'm holding my word to this, if Derek Carr is a member of the Indianapolis Colts at any point in his tenure, I'm going to instantly not be a fan, okay? And I'm going to wait until that bastard leaves the team, and then I'll be rejoining them as a fan again.
What are you going to do? Just like fucking, you're not a fan of anything? You just watch football? I just watch football right now.
I'm a fan of football, baby. Football. People are like, oh, Bengals. I'm like, Bengals. You're like, Bills.
It's like, I just want a good game. I don't care who wins. Just give me a good game.
Chiefs. Eagles.
No, that is some shit the Colts would do, though. They'd be like, oh, my God, guys, we got a 30-plus-year-old quarterback. Let's pay him. Sign him to a nice little 1-2-year contract.
I'm okay with just getting another quarterback out of the draft and just trying to figure out what we got with him, bro. Like, I'd rather do that as opposed to signing Derek Carr, because we already know what we got with Derek Carr. We've been watching.
Derek Carr's bad?
I don't think that he's bad, but I don't think he's good either.
I think he'd just be like a little. You think he'd be an upgrade or a downgrade from Matt Ryan?
He's an upgrade over what Matt Ryan is right now. Yeah, if Derek Carr was on our team, we'd probably be in the playoffs right now.
That's
maybe, or be fighting pretty close to making the playoffs. We'd probably be in like the Raiders situation, 6-8. Like that's where we'd be at. We have a really good defense. Our defense has kept us in the games and stuff like that. I just feel like it'd be a really close games, but I don't feel like we'd go. And I don't feel like he's got that clutch gene. He's never had it. But when he had it, he broke his leg, and then he lost it. Then he never had it since then. Okay?
God damn.
But not only that, this dude cries on national TV, bro, and just like, I don't care if Devontae Adams has his back, bro. I still think Derek Carr is a fucking pussy.
You're a fucking jerk. You're a jerk.
Care. I don't want him fucking team, bro.
I'm just fucking with you.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck him. Don't want him. I don't even know him as a person. He's probably a really nice human being. He's probably really cool, hang out with and stuff like that. But in my personal opinion, I think he's a pussy.
I hope just for that, I really hope the Colts sign him, bro. I hope they pay him too. I hope they pay him, bro. Like 4 years, fucking some absurd amount.
Justin Fields, hey, what's up, bro? I'm a Bears fan, dude. Hey, what up, Bears fans? Hey, I'll be a cheese stand patty, Mahomes.
That was it, like for real. That would really destroy you if you guys went and paid him.
Bro, he cried on national TV after the only interim head coach who has never got any NFL experience beat him on national TV. Ever since then, the Colts haven't won, and ever since then, I just saw him as a bitch.
What if he never cried? What if he had never cried?
Then maybe I would have considered him. But the fact that he's cried before and he's been accused of this shit, and then all his teammates had to come out and defend him to make him look like an actual man, and then he went on fucking national TV and cried like a little bitch again. So then I'm like, fuck you, you lied. You're a fucking bitch. Now, I understand that people have feelings. Totally understand that, okay? But he lost to the worst team in the NFL, one of the worst teams. We're like bottom 5, bottom 3. And he cried after that. What the guys in that locker room have to go through. Everyone in the other locker rooms and all the other 31 teams go through the same fucking shit. And no one on those other 31 teams are going on fucking national TV and crying about it. You know what they're doing? They're saying, on to the next opponent. Fuck these guys. We fucking lost. I'm mad about it. And like, that wasn't any playoff implication. That was like the middle of the fucking season, dude. You act like they just missed the playoffs or just lost the Super Bowl or something. It's like you probably realized, oh, fuck. I just lost the chance to show Josh McDaniels that I'm actually pretty good. But no, in reality, I'm not. I'm just average. That is it. I'm not bad, but I'm not good. Just average. Okay. And Josh McDaniels, apparently he doesn't want average. He said, you know what? I'm gonna go see what I have with Jarrett Stidham. I'm gonna go see him, and we're gonna rock with him. Well, what did he do? He came out and threw 365 yards and 3 tutties.
He did ball out.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Derek Carr. You can fuck up.
Poor Derek Carr.
Watch he comes to the Colts, wins 4 Super Bowls in a row, and I'm
Head
like,
ass.
I was never a fan
4
of
Super Bowls. Yeah, okay.
I was never a fan.
Goes
for
on a spree.
I'd be like, yeah, I was a fan. Yeah, no, I'd still be like, he's been a bitch for all 4.
Hell no.
Just
4 Super Bowls with Derek Carr. How old is he? He's got to be like in his 30s now, right?
30. How old is Derek Carr? Who that pussy? 31.
He just goes on a spree at the end of his career, just throwing 6,000 yard seasons all of a sudden and shit.
That'd be wild. I'd be like, what in the hell is going on?
He's like, this goes out to that dude Derek that called me a pussy for crying on live TV.
Hey,
show.
Hey, by all means, honestly, if I really want you to use that as leverage. If you can literally use what I just gave you as a way to motivate yourself to play a lot better, and you do play a lot better, and you prove me wrong.
Go for it.
I'm all for that. I'm all for people like getting better and stuff like that. I'm just saying he's a pussy right now. You can always man up and figure out how not to be a pussy. I'm sure there's pussy classes out there.
Fair enough.
Watch a YouTube video or something. I don't know. This dude needs to take like a motivational speakers class or something, man. Like Jordan Belfort, give him some tips, man. Anyway,
I don't know.
All right, Justin Jefferson has come out and said, "Hey, Kirk's got MVP numbers. You need to put more respect on my quarterback's name, even though he's got dad swag." But yeah. So what are your thoughts on Kirk Cousins, Chris? Do you think he has MVP numbers? Do you think he deserves to be MVP this year?
Hell no. He don't deserve to be MVP. But he does get a lot of hate. His numbers really aren't that bad. I think he's underrated, low-key. Like, he don't get the recognition. But MVP, the fuck? Hell no. Hell to the no.
No. In my mind, MVP, I was like Jalen Hurts,
Patrick Mahomes.
Them two have really set themselves apart this year. Maybe even Sauce Gardner. I mean, he's been balling out this year, but I don't know how he's playing now the last couple of weeks. I should go back and look at his stats, but he was doing pretty good early on. But he'll probably
go to Jalen Hurts.
If he plays. I mean, if he doesn't play, I want to say Patrick Mahomes, man.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think he's got to play this week 17. If he doesn't, or week 18, I mean, if he doesn't play in week 18, I think it's going to go.
I think he's supposed to play, but I don't know.
He's a tough guy, dude. I know he is.
Yeah.
Jerry Jeudy has come out and defended Russell Wilson, and this is what he said.
I saw this. My God.
I ain't going to keep looking at these false statements about my boy, Russ, man. As a teammate who sees the elite work ethic this man has, incomparable. He got an office because he's committed his life to this game. I never had a teammate who motivated me more than him. Russell Wilson apparently has his own office and private parking spot at the Broncos facility. Who cares? But honestly, if you go back and you look at his stats, bro, Jerry Jeudy,
he deserves.
These aren't false statements, bro.
Yeah, no, he's tripping. But I guess we'll see next year.
Honestly, maybe this was just a fluke year. That's why I want to call it. Hopefully next year, Russ just turns back to another fucking person. Like, maybe just act like this whole year didn't even exist.
Yeah.
2022 was bad.
I'll tell you what, though. If he has another bad year next year, I'm going to just assume that it was Pete Carroll.
Oh, yeah. 100%. If he does not come close to the numbers that he had in the past.
I'm just going to be like, oh, so whole time you called Brady the system quarterback, it was Russell Wilson. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought, really? Like, Geno Smith has 2 great years there, and Russell Wilson has 2 shit years?
Yeah. We'll see. But then it makes you think that maybe it is true because Geno Smith didn't really play that well on the Jets. And where else does he play for? The Saints, I think.
I can look right now.
I'm pretty sure he played for I think the Saints.
You might be right, I think it's like Minnesota though. I have a feeling it might have been Minnesota. All right, so he's played. Oh wow, it was the Chargers. So he's been on the Jets, the Giants, the Chargers, and then the Seahawks. Now I remember him on the Giants. He was okay on the Giants. Chargers. I don't even remember him being on the Chargers.
I don't remember him being on the Chargers either.
That was on 2018, and then Seattle. That's when he's just like, all right, take me. He's got one Pro Bowl, 2022.
Yeah, I guess we'll see. Maybe it's Pete Carroll though, man. I don't know.
I'm curious to see what happens next season.
Yeah, me too.
I heard that Jim Harbaugh is getting
offers.
Yeah, for Panthers. The Panthers are looking at him.
Yeah,
right
I saw that. He's probably gonna stay in Michigan though, but I don't know. Maybe not after this loss.
Maybe. We'll see. I mean, if NFL's paying you big bucks, man, something new. Dak Prescott is now tied for the league lead in interceptions, despite missing 5 games, and that was as of Friday.
First round exit.
That's what I'm telling you guys. So, I want you guys to really understand something. The reason why I say the Cowboys are always just going to go one and done is because they got rid of Tony Romo too early. Tony Romo was just about to enter his prime, or he was in his prime. He was killing it. Really accurate quarterback, really high QBR. I think he would have won them a Super Bowl. But no, you're like, no, we're going to go with Dak. We're going to fucking just, you know what? You retire, Tony, go commentate. We want Dak. And they went with Dak. And they thought they had something special until they didn't. Until every single time you guys get into the playoffs, what happens?
Oh.
You lose a game, or either you win one game and you lose a game, or you lose a game and you don't go any further. It's going to happen to you again. You have another quarterback who is not a clutch quarterback. You have to have that clutch gene, and Dak Prescott does not have that clutch gene. I've been waiting for it. He does throughout the season. He's a great regular season quarterback, to an extent. I mean, he does throw a lot of turnovers, but when he gets to the playoffs and you're going against the big boys like Tom Brady out there,
I think that's who their match. If the standings stay the same next week, that's who they'll play.
Tom Brady's gonna whoop your ass, and so is Aaron Rodgers. He's gonna dust your ass.
Yeah, I think Cowboys one and done, bro.
Jalen Hurts, dust your ass.
Well, they gonna have Eagles probably gonna have the first round bye. I don't know though. 49ers right there.
Yeah, they were right there too. So I mean, the Vikings were, but they've been losing lately.
Vikings are fraud too.
Yeah, I think so too. I think some people were really exposed to their flaws in their system. I thought this was really strange, but the Jets, they're heading into the season of 2023, and general manager Joe Douglas came out and said that he does not plan to shop Zach Wilson. And I'm thinking to myself, who on earth would even want to trade for him?
Yeah, for real though.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, let me take a sip real quick. Yep, nope, I'm still thinking about it. Don't want Zach Wilson. Don't care. He's played what? Really shitty. And then he's an asshole teammate. His teammates don't like him. You know why I don't know they don't like him? Literally, after he got benched and Mike White became the starter, they had fucking T-shirts made for this man. It said Mike White on their fucking T-shirts. The linemen were wearing that. That sends a big message. Like, fuck you, Zach Wilson. It's probably his last time in that organization playing over there. But he's probably going to have to accept a backup role somewhere else.
Yeah.
And maybe not even that. It might even be a third string. I mean, you got to grow up. That's
practice
enough.
Squad, this motherfucker. I'm going to put him on the practice squad.
For real, though.
We need you to stop seeing ghosts.
For real?
Wait, that was Sam Darnold, right?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, that's
Sam Darnold, yeah. But, dude, Zach Wilson needs to stop fucking moms. He needs to focus on his life, okay? Focus on his future. And he needs to stop being an asshole to his teammates. So, obviously, he's not going to be in the Jets. So, when he goes somewhere else, he's going to have to prove himself. Yeah, you're a number one pick, but who gives a fuck? He's going to have to go on some new team, prove himself, prove that he's a leader. I mean, that's a lot, man.
Zach Wilson's a fucking bust, bro.
Clearly.
Big time. That kind of sucks for the Jets, too.
You
They
know
just
who
can never find a quarterback, bro. They remind me of the
never can. Like what is with you guys, bro? How many number 1 picks do you guys get? They've had like 400, and they're like, they have like the worst record as far as like selecting quarterbacks and hopefully one of those becoming successful. Like, I don't want any other team in the NFL to use the Jets as a prime example. I don't want teams.
Did they select 2 quarterbacks back to back? I'm saying like a year. Like, didn't they take Sam Darnold first round, and the next year is that when they took Zach Wilson?
No. Hold on.
I'm curious of what their first round picks have been. How many have been quarterbacks in the last fucking 10 years? How many quarterbacks have these clowns drafted?
Pulling up the list right now. Okay. Player selection. It's not that far back. I'm not doubled. All right. So, this year they had a lot of first rounds. They had Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson, and Jermaine Johnson. Last year they had Zach Wilson at quarterback as a first rounder, and they got a guard. Let's see. 2018, yeah, Sam Darnold was selected. Another quarterback, Mark Sanchez in 2009.
Yeah, they don't know what the fuck they're doing, bro.
Chad Pennington in 2000.
Yeah, bust.
He's probably their best quarterback they've ever had.
Ever had Joe Namath?
I mean, obviously I know Joel Namath is good, but that was back in 65, bro.
Well, you said ever, motherfucker. You said
that's a long time. What, 45, 55 years, bro?
Like, ever means forever.
Well,
that's
it's been at least 60 years.
They fucking suck,
it's literally almost 60 years since Joe Namath. So when I say like ever, it's pretty much. I mean, was that like the 4th year in the league?
Well, watch them trade up and draft another quarterback this year.
We need Bryce Young or some shit. I don't want the Colts to draft a goddamn quarterback. If these bastards are over here doing that shit, I'm gonna be fucking annoyed.
They're gonna trade with you, and then you guys are gonna draft.
We're gonna use those picks to trade for Derek Carr.
Yeah. Yo, I know that would fucking piss you off.
Oh my god, I'm like, fuck this shit. Done.
Derek's like, someone find me the Colts GM's phone number. I'm about to fucking cuss this dude out myself.
I would probably drive to Indianapolis and beat the shit out of Jim Irsay myself, dude.
You're gonna be on the news and shit.
Literally, man, drive.
Portage, Indiana, man.
Beats the shit out of Ballard and the fucking owner of the team, dude. No, I can't do that shit.
My God, that would be so funny though if they.
He beats my ass, actually.
That would be so funny if they did that, bro.
No, actually, Derek Carr saves his life.
Derek's like, wait, I got your back, man. Thanks for signing me, bro. This dude has no idea what he's talking about. I'm gonna prove him wrong.
He beats the shit out of me, and then fucking next thing you know, Jim Irsay is like, "Yeah, fuck this guy. Don't give him any good health care."
Fucking dead, bro. That's so funny.
Oh man, that's funny. Anyways, Kliff Kingsbury hasn't been informed at all of his decision on being a status of head coach next year.
I don't really know what to say about that situation because I'm still iffy on whether Kyler Murray sucks or whether it's Kliff that really is the coach. I don't know.
Well, here's one thing that I wanted to mention. I don't know if I still have the thing.
Some part of me tells me that Kyler Murray kind of sucks, bro. I don't know why.
Yep, still got it. I'll share this with you.
Was it the Patrick Peterson thing?
No, nope, not even that. So if you go to @Mina Kimes on Twitter, this is some things that she had posted, some insight she has brought into what the general manager Steve, I forgot what his last name is. Hold on, it's in here, I think. No, it's like Helmheim or something like that. It's with an H, I believe. But anyways, they've drafted Kyler Murray for Kliff Kingsbury. They traded for DeAndre Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, and they spent their second-round picks in 2019, 2021 on skill players. And obviously, they've dealt with a lot of injuries and suspensions, but the notion that Kliff hasn't received any resources, is bullshit, is essentially what she's saying and other people are saying. So it's like their general manager is giving Kliff Kingsbury all the tools to be successful, essentially. And Kyler Murray's played the majority of the season. There are some games he was out and they had other guys in, but for the most part, their team is.
Yeah, but Kyler Murray has not played well.
Well, he's got like 2,000 yards.
He's not played consistent, bro. He'll have like a game or two where it's like, wow, he played really well, but then that's about it, bro. He don't really have. Then he has those. Go look at his stats. I'm curious. What are his stats for the games he played this year?
I'll give you first. I'll give you the season, and then I'll give you like individual. There we go. Oops, go back. Oh, hold on one second. Joey, he said, "Hey, let's go, guys." That's like yesterday, bro. I don't know what he's talking about, but that's funny. But Joey's on here.
Oh shit! In the chat.
Yep.
What's up, Joey? What up, dude?
Kyler Murray stats. All right, so on this season, he has 2,368 yards passing, 14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions, and a 51.7 QBR rating. As far as games go, he had like one game against the Rams where he threw for over 300 yards and the Minnesota Vikings. Other than that, he's had 191, 175, 204, 222, 250, 207, 277, and 193.
What were the touchdowns and picks again?
14 touchdowns, 7 interceptions.
Not too bad.
No, it's pretty garbage, honestly. Joey said, represent.
I don't know. I'm just not sold on Murray, bro.
I haven't been sold on Murray. I mean, he does add some rushing. There was one game where he had 10 attempts for 100 yards. That was against Seattle, but they still lost that game. So, I don't know, man. I'm not sold on Kyler Murray. I don't think that he's good. I think he's better than some quarterbacks in the league, but I don't think he's going to be that guy that takes him to the next step. And he gets injured a lot.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sold on Kyler Murray either. But that's why I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's Kyler. I don't know if it's Kliff. Or maybe they both just suck.
We're going to find out because I don't think they're going to mortgage their future. I think what they'll do is they'll fire Kliff Kingsbury and they'll hire a new head coach. And then if Kyler doesn't do good with this head coach, they're probably going to boot him.
Yep.
Now, I know your thoughts on this. I'm going to share it with you, and then you're probably going to try and roast him.
Saquon, I'm looking up there on that screen. It says we are in. The Giants are back in the playoffs. How does this feel for you right now?
It feels really good, man. It's a lot of hard work. All those guys came in every single day. We knew no one gave us a chance. No one had any vision of us doing this, but we believed in each other. We kept leaning on each other. We gave ourselves a chance, and that's to go and make it to the playoffs.
Going to be a little bit more of that celebration in the locker room. Your head coach just got doused and got a huge ovation from the crowd. What do you say about the job he did this first year?
He's been doing amazing, man. From the day he walked in, the energy he brought in, the competitive nature he brought in, just his spirit. He's the leader of the team, man. We follow him.
Last one for you.
You're running back in the league.
No, he's up there for sure. Your quarterback got a ovation from the crowd. You gave him an ovation. What did you tell him when he came to the sideline?
I told him I love him, man. He keeps every single day, man. He comes into work. And by the time we start getting some damn respect, for real.
Saquon, we'll see you in the playoffs.
Better start getting some respect. So, what are your thoughts on Danny Dimes?
Sucks. Overrated. Average. You want respect for a wild card berth? Head ass. No.
Overrated?
Sucks. Not even overrated. He don't deserve no recognition. He sucks.
I think he's pretty decent. Honestly, I would rather if he was on the Colts, I'd be okay with it. He reminds me of Eli Manning. Literally, they're like similar. It's like they're the same person, except Eli can't fucking
crash.
And Danny Dimes can run, and he showed that against the Colts, and he beat the fucking shit out of the Colts. Honestly, I think he's pretty good. I think he's pretty decent.
No, I'm not sold on him.
We'll see. We'll see how he does. I think he can make some noise in the playoffs. Just saying. I feel like they got a squad. They got a good defense, and
they're going to lose first round.
I feel like they might lay the pounding and fuck some people over and really piss them off.
Nah.
All right, guys. I'm just letting you guys know if you're gonna bet on someone in the playoffs to upset anyone, it better be the Giants. Last thing I was gonna talk about is how this one single-handed man beat the Bulls last night, and I was really upset about it. It's like, bro, we were winning going into half. I think it was like 67-54 or some shit. It was just something absurd. And then they went into overtime, and then we lost. But Donovan Mitchell had 71 fucking points yesterday.
Yeah, he had a good game.
He becomes the 7th player in NBA history to score at least 70 points. You guys want to hear a crazy stat? Michael Jordan and LeBron James are 2 players that have never, ever scored 70 points in a game.
LeBron probably going to do it his last game. Like Kobe did.
Right. Kobe didn't do it on his last game. He actually scored 81, and that was back in 2004.
No, I'm talking about on Kobe's last game. He scored. What did he score?
61.
Was it only 61?
I believe so.
I think it was 70, bro.
It wasn't.
Google it.
I did earlier.
Google it again. I feel like that's cap.
Do you know who has the most 70-point games ever? Wilt Chamberlain.
Oh, yeah. His stats are padded, though.
He's got a lot, though. A lot.
No, for real, look at – I want to know. Is it really 61? I really feel like it's more than that.
I'm looking. All right, so Wilt Chamberlain's got 100. Kobe Bryant, 81. Wilt Chamberlain, 78. David
I'm talking about Kobe's last game.
73. I'm looking. Wilt Chamberlain, the next 3 is 73, 73, and 72. David Robinson, 71. Elgin Baylor, 71. Mitchell, 71. Booker, 70. And Wilt Chamberlain, 70. Now, Kobe Bryant. I had this in here earlier. Where'd it go? Oh, shit. Kobe Bryant's last game stats. There we go. All right, his final game, Kobe Bryant played 42 minutes, went 22 for 50, and had 60 exact points.
Damn, okay, yeah, gotcha.
Yeah. What a fucking baller, bro. That's fucking epic.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Mitchell went off, though, for sure.
You said what?
Mitchell went off, though.
He did. That shit annoys me, dude. I was like, come on, Bulls. Like, Bulls fucking suck right now, dude. Honestly, just fucking sell everybody and start over again.
Again?
It's
Jesus.
just like, dude, it's just like, there's already bad blood. You got players there that hate each other. Why don't you just start fresh? Ship some people away. Bring some fresh blood in. You know, keep your young guys. You know, if you ship away these big guys,
Bro.
you can get like, I don't know, some studs. I don't know. Free up some cap space and shit like that and sign some fucking epic all-stars and stop doing this bullshit. We should just be fucking signing some studs. Like, why aren't we going after like fucking Giannis or some shit like that? You know, whenever someone becomes available on the waiver wire, if it's an elite talent, we should be throwing them the book. Like literally everything. Giving them fucking everything. All right. Literally. Or we could trade for somebody. Trade Giannis? Yeah. Trade Giannis to us. We'll give you DeMar and Levine. You could take both. Take both. You know what? Take fucking Vooch too. Take all 3 of them.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, totally. And then just give us Giannis and Middleton.
The fuck?
Yeah. It'll be one of the greatest
They
trades.
can't do that.
Yeah, they won't do that. I mean, we need to do something because this is fucking annoying. We got like Zach LaVine arguing with players and shit like that. No one's on the same page ever, and now it's causing bad blood and bad chemistry in their team. They're not meshing well. Like that one season last year in the very beginning when we were clicking, it's because we had everyone all together and everyone's clicking. And when everyone's clicking, everyone's winning. Everyone has a good time.
Yeah. I don't know what the Bulls. I don't even want to fucking talk about the Bulls right now because it pisses me off.
You and me both, bro. You and me both. But that's it, man. That's all I got for the day.
Sounds good, bro.
Deuces, man.
Sucks that Danny didn't show up.
Yeah, he did not at all. Didn't even message me, I don't think. Let me see. I think that was Nick. Nope, it was someone else. Oh, well.
All right, bro. I'll see you next
All right,
week or whatever. Yep. Have a good one, bro.
Yep, later, Red. All right, guys, that's going to complete the show today. Don't forget, subscribe below. Be sure to hit that like button. We only need 84 more subscribers to hit your 100. So yeah, be sure to just subscribe. That'd be awesome, man. Thanks.